Hello, all. It is I, the Deep Diver here, and I'm going to share with you the first time I really hated AI. Now, I've been covering on this channel, so I'm doing research for it, for my stories and my books. A lot, actually. It's very interesting. It's very neat. It also has that, extinction event allure to it. We humans like playing with fire, and we just keep making things hotter and hotter. Seems like, and this seems to be the next step of that. Prometheus's flame does not go out on its own, sadly. But anyway, I've noticed a lot of uptick in AI stuff, even on YouTube, everywhere. It doesn't stop, and most of it I'm pretty okay with. Okay, I'm not a big fan of the faceless channels. I'm not a big fan of a lot of that, and make some good memes, good art. But it doesn't, though. It doesn't. As a writer, I feel taken aback. Not when people use it, when people glorify it, you know what I mean? I don't mind people using it. I've known several people, and it's like, fine. You want to get by, you just want to get something done, that's fair. I understand that. Okay? I have nothing against people that use it. I don't use it for generative reasons. I don't use it for my stories. Everything I write is from the heart, the soul, and the brain. If it sucks, so be it. That's fine by me. I'm completely okay with that. But it seems everybody has this one AI story of when it really miffed them. And here's mine. You see, I'm a really big fan of animation, of anime, cartoons. I love it a lot. I might cover some of my favorites here on the channel, as I've tried to before. But anyway, one of my favorites is Studio Ghibli. Now, Studio Ghibli is a titan, an empire of excellence as far as I can tell. I've never really hated any of their movies. My favorite being Princess Mononoke. Gets very personal, and things lined up just right for to be one of my favorite movies of all time, animation wise. And every time I watch a Ghibli movie, I'm always moved. I always feel something. I'm always taught something about the world. And that's some magic right there, okay? I've always wanted to go to the studio in Japan and take a tour. They actually have secret video shorts there that never made the light of day. And I want to see them if I can. It'd be an honor and a half. Just getting the mind of Miyazaki, the man, the myth, the legend. And I really love their distinct style. And a lot of people do too. And they use it over everything. And I don't approve of that one bit. I'm gonna be 100% honest here. And just the response, like people not caring where the art comes from and stuff, and just this blatant attack on artists, creativity, and all that. Just, it's fascinating. They're like, oh, it's just a dumb movie. Who cares how it's made? Like, dude, madame, how you make it is how you create it and all that. It's like, dude, half of the half of the good taste from food comes from having to be over a hot oven on your feet hours at a time and just cooking, flowing with it, understanding it better, understanding yourself. And people don't find the I guess the sanctuary of the suffering. You're always going to work. You're always going to keep pushing. It's always there. That's why I like BJJ personally. Always feels like a puzzle, a new Rubik's Cube every time I roll. It's fun stuff. But I don't want an AI bot to do my cooking or do my BJJ. I want to do it. Okay? And again, if you use it for just some minor test, I don't care. But then you're kind of you're getting me my feelings when you go after Ghibli. I can't say the things I want to say on YouTube. That's probably for the best for everybody involved. But art is very valuable. It's very beautiful. And when you do this, it starts a very dark road down into the creative minds are being stripped clean by not the people but the robots. It's not good. People need to create. People, as long as there's two people in this world, they're going to want a story. If I've learned anything in my time on this earth, anything of any substantial evidence. And what happens if it's just two people who can't tell a story? Don't have the ability, they don't have the capacity. Okay? I'm really sad about that, really scared about that, but I can't do much about it. I'm not putting trillions of dollars into AI, making it everywhere, making it legion. And a lot of people are, they're happy about it, so I don't know. We're going to see how this goes. They say in 5 years, around 2030, is when AI should hit AGI, which is just, I guess, the final ideal, the final form of AI. I guess I've been studying it, but my background isn't in software and technology. I know much more about this machine than I do about this one when it comes to mechanics. Let's make it that way. And yeah, I don't know where it's going. I hope people still want to create though, and leave the busy work to the robots. It's fine. I can understand that. So yeah, I love Ghibli. If you like the Ghibli art, I'm not mad at you. I'm not angry at you. That's fine. Just, yeah. Have a nice day. Goodbye.